bags, bag, bags, bag, big bag, 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 in the middle bag, 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 little bag, 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 bag. If you're anything like me, you will have a spare bedroom with a wardrobe full of camera bags. And that's a result of your quest to find the ultimate camera bag. Well, have we found the ultimate one here? Well, you'll have to watch the video to find out. Now, this is the Wandrd Provoke 31, and I came across this bag at an event that I was at for Fujifilm, where they had some distributors there showcasing some of their products. And I'm always a sucker when I see photographic equipment. I've got to go over and check it out. But these bags had quite a big crowd around them, and the reason was because they are really quite cleverly designed. Now, I believe these were part of a Kickstarter project, and full disclosure, I don't own this bag. The distributor lent it to me to check out for a couple of months and make this, and I decided to make this video as a result of doing that. He hasn't paid me, he hasn't asked me to say anything nice about it, and I will tell you the pros and the cons about this bag. So this bag, the reason why I believe it is so clever is it has been designed with the travelling photographer in mind, and I'll take you through some of the features in a second and show you exactly what that is. As a landscape photographer, I found it was quite frustrating up until probably 4 or 5 years ago that most camera bags were limited into, as to what they would fit in them outside of camera gear. Now these days what's happening is a lot of manufacturers are making bags that will fit other equipment in them, like raincoats or lunch or a drink or laptops, etc. The bag that I use on a day-to-day basis for my vlogging is the f-stop Agena bag. Now I use that because of the amount of stuff that it will hold. As a vlogger, I have a lot of equipment. I have my camera system, I have a video system, I have audio gear, I have a drone, all sorts of stuff. But it still has its limitations. For example, the f-stop Agena bag is very difficult to put a bottle of water anywhere, although it does take a water bladder. So you can put a hiking bladder inside it, but that's a bit of a hassle. This bag here, I think they've really thought about it. They must have consulted photographers as to what they wanted, because there's a lot of great things in there. There's a couple of improvements that I would suggest. But let's first of all talk about the big thing. If you're a landscape photographer, what you want in a bag is you want a bag that opens from the back here. And the reason I say that is because if you're out and about in the elements and you want to put your bag down on the ground to get something out of it, you want to be able to open this up, get in here, grab your camera out, close it up and put this back on your back without the back being filthy, covered in water, sand, dirt, etc. A bag that is front loading, so if it was aimed this way, as soon as you put it down the ground, that back is going to get filthy and you're going to be putting that all over your shirt when you put it back on. So whether it's this Wandrd bag or if you're looking for a bag as a landscape photographer, that is one recommendation that I would make to you, is make sure that the bag itself can be opened facing down, and that way you don't get any stuff on the back. The other thing I love about this bag is they've thought about the little things. And that's why I think they've involved photographers in the production of it, because there are some little special things and I have never seen it in any other bag. First of all, if you have a look at this shoulder strap here, you'll see that it's got these rubberized little keepers. Now these are for lens caps. If you're out doing photography, you can put your lens caps in there and it holds your lens caps in place whilst you're taking photos. Also has a lot of webbing across each of the shoulder straps. I'm quite a big fan of having things hanging off of here, like lens cleaning cloths. I have an EPIRB sometimes when I'm out hiking. I just put those on aluminium D-shackles, put those through there. It does have the chest strap as well, so once you've got it on, you put the chest strap. And it also has these, and they're optional, which I think is a nice addition, although I use them all the time and would recommend them. This is a waist strap, and this is the strap that you put around your waist, and it lifts the weight of the bag off of your shoulders and puts the weight of the majority of the weight onto your hips. It is a material that is quite durable and I think would be pretty much waterproof. I'm sure though if it got a real soaking, water would get in there, but that's okay, because unlike a lot of bags, this one actually comes with an integrated raincoat, and the storage on the bottom is really easy to get to. With a zipper, once again, to get that out, and this is why I think they've thought about it really well, is you put it down face down to be able to get that out. So if it was raining, the last thing you want to do is put this side of the bag onto a muddy ground. Lots of little spots to hang things off of, tie things off. You could definitely have like a sleeping mat hanging off the bottom here. There's a couple of little hooks. Now you might be looking at this bag going, geez Ben, it's not very big. Now this section here, if you can sort of see where that squared section there is, that's at the moment, it's like an internal camera unit in there that is removable. You've got your handles here for carrying it, which is another nice touch. These are actually magnetic, so if you see that, they snap together and they're magnetic. I thought that was a nice touch. And then you've got this roll top here, and I think this is a brilliant feature. And when I've gone out and about with this bag, and I've used it quite a few times now, I'll put all my any other gear I need in the top, like raincoats, jumpers, lunch, it all just goes in here. And to give you an idea of the size of this, my arm is going in there up to my elbow until I hit the camera unit. So that's how much room I've got in here. Now you couldn't use it all for storage because you need to roll the top a little bit to protect it from the elements. But essentially that bag is now, you can see how big that is, okay? That's a huge bag now. I think that's, once again, a pretty ingenious design because now the bag itself is modular. So rather than having many different size bags, maybe you now just need the one bag and you can change the size of it. On the side here, you can see that you've got camera access. So there's like a side door that once you get in here, it's easy to, like a quick access for your camera. Another little pocket inside this side door for SD cards, spare batteries, remote controls, whatever it is you need. Very cleverly designed. Up above that, another little hidey hole with a little shackle on it for your keys, so you can keep your keys somewhere nice and safe. Cinch straps, so you can see that these straps here, depending on how much you have in the bag, you'll be able to cinch things off. More sort of D loops for you to be able to put different things in. On this side, very ingenious design for a water bottle. That water bottle will fit in there nicely, but anything bigger wouldn't fit, but that's okay. You have a bigger water bottle, you can just open it up. I could fit 2 of those in there. On the front here, nice big storage area, would fit A4 sheets in there. And then on the back here, or on the top I should say, just near the roll top, there's another pocket. I'll put my hand in there. It's got this really nice soft plush velvet sort of interior, and that is for sunglasses or glasses, so you can tuck them away in there. Little secret pocket on the back here for passport, wallet, money, whatever you want to put in there. As you can see, once you have that bag on your back, that pocket will not be able to be accessed by anybody that can access anything on the front. And that's quite a problem I've heard these days, is people getting into your stuff when you're out travelling without you really knowing about it. Inside the bag, more web looping, so you can hang more things off. You've got these 2 pockets here. One of them is lined with a nice felt for, I guess, an iPad, and then the back one is for your laptop. So you've got 2 great big pockets there to be able to put technology into. In this main part of the bag is where you get access to camera unit. And you can see it's got these dividers. Now you get extra dividers you can organise. This is just organised for my D850 with a lens on it. I think I had another lens in there, a couple of other bits and pieces. It fits a DSLR in there with a couple of lenses. I found I couldn't put my 70-200 in here with the DSLR, so I'd need a bigger internal unit to be able to do that. My mirrorless camera though fits in here with room to spare. So my Fuji mirrorless setup fits in here without any problems. And then you've got this other netted piece here which accesses where the roll top storage is in there. And that'd be one of the only things that I would say needs improvement, is this here. I would like this to be like a pencil case where you had a zipper to put things in there, because when I've taken this bag out, the one thing that I felt was lacking is somewhere for all my little bits and pieces. And I think that would work really nicely. So there you go. I mean, there's really not too much else to it. It's a fantastic bag. Now I know it's not the cheapest bag on the market, but I believe you're getting very good quality. I've had it out on several shoots now, put it on the ground, and it still looks brand new. It doesn't seem to scuff or anything, which is good. And I find it really comfortable, which is the other thing that I think is important with any camera bag, is that when you stick it on your back, it is comfortable. So there you go. There's the Wandrd Prvke. They do this one, and they do a smaller model, I believe. They've got a series of different colours. This one here is like an army green, I guess. And they have, I think they have a blue one, and I think they've got a black one from memory, but you can have a look on their website. I'll put a link down below. Yeah, but hopefully, this has helped you with deciding on a camera bag for you. This really is the Swiss Army knife of camera bags. I've really enjoyed having this bag. So if you've got any questions, ask down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this type of content and you haven't subscribed, then hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll never miss out on a video. Until next time, get out there and take some photos. See ya.